Totally. Like, you can count on me. I'm your man. Anyways, Steve will come away with it. Gives it out to Demos. Demos boosting in. Kasora will strip it. Sends that over to Snappy. Snappy boosting forwards. Looking for Dinkle. One-timer is there, but Ranch will block the meta. Chex now picks it up. Chex over to Demos. Demos across center ice. Giving it over to Steve, but Snappy's there. Snappy crosses it for Dinkelberg. Dinkelberg boosting in. Crosses it. Not able to hit the mark. Oh, that's going to bounce off the bottom post. Kasora now has it. And that's going to be taken forwards by Chex, and Snappy will run down first, though. Miss pass over to Kasora. Oh, there's even spot for a co-caster? Oh, man. You know, Music, you really just spoil us. You know that? You know that, buddy? You know that? Next thing, Music, if there's any way that you can remove this hunk of UI mess for Team 3, that'd be pretty rad. Pretty rad. Okay, anyways. Loose puck is going forward. Snappy now has it. Snappy giving it back to Dinkelberg. Dinkelberg boosting in, takes a shot, and Ranchinator will make the save. Snappy boosting back. Looking for a pass here. Gives it over to Kasora. Kasora boosting in. Up close on Ranch and buries it home. That's a goal for the Warthogs. And they are not they're not choreographed there. That's rare. Typically, all Korhal teams are choreographed, but I think Tom's gonna have to crack the whip there because that was not a team effort at all. I'm just saying. Cubs over to Snappy. Snappy boosting in. Cross it to Dinkle. Dinkle stripped by Steve. Steve over to Demos. Demos is what's he looking for? He's gonna go past Dinkle. He takes a weak shot, and Cubs will make the save. Snappy now has it. He's going to cross to Kasora. Misses the pass and back behind him. Kasora boosting forward. Sends it to Snappy a little bit in front of him. Steve now has it. Steve going to give it forwards. Chex not able to get there. Kasora has it. Kasora going to bounce that out. And Demos now has it. Demos going to be YOLO'd by Snappy. Snappy heading back the other way. He's got a lot of room. Takes the snipe. And Ranchinator will make a save. Chex is oh man, that's a highlight I've ever seen. Ranchinator. Oh man, he's gonna sit here and bury it over the middle. Steve now has it. Steve cross it. I can't get over that pass, man. That pass was incredible. Chex goes through Kasora. Chex boosting across, takes a shot, and what a goal that is for the Marauders. Chex with an incredible goal after an impressive pass, I would call it. And we are tied at 1 apiece, folks. Tinkelberg gets past Demos. He's going to go off the bottom. Chex now picks it up. Chex boosting towards the center. Gives it to Steve a little bit behind him. Steve now picking this puck up. Gonna give it back. Snappy's there. Snappy. Looking for Dinkle. Can't find him. Demos possesses it now. Demos bouncing it off the top. Chex now has it. Chex looking for Steve. Takes the shot himself, and Kasora will block it. Gives it out to Snappy. Snappy stripped by Demos. Demos boosting in off the top. Takes a shot, and somehow it bounces in. And the Marauders are leading 2-1. Don't let your dreams be dreams! Oh, man. Dinkelberg. Gonna get past Chex. Cross it to Kasora, and that scores! Just like that, the Warthogs are down, but you know what? They don't matter, because they're gonna score another goal. In a typical team fashion, they're gonna dance, but I don't think, who was that? Was that Snappy? I think it was Snappy. Snappy hasn't been around long enough to, you know how Korhal gets it done in Season 5. Dinkelberg is going to cross that off. Cubs now picks it up on the back end. He's going to bounce that long. Steve now has it. Steve giving it over to Chex. Bad pass. Gets through everybody somehow, and Cubs will take it from his crease. Bouncing it out for somebody. Looks like Steve's going to be the only person to run it down. And that's going to be it for the first period. We are tied at 2 apiece. Kasora taking the crown. 2 goals from him. 12 pickups. And that is the only categories he leads in. Snappy getting no love, though leading in assist. Well, I mean tied for lead in assist. Delicious. Gotta love water, man. Snappy versus Demos on center ice. Snappy going forwards with it. Takes a shot and scores! Oh, what a shot! And Snappy's still not team celebrating. I'm sure he's going to do some laps for that one. I know Tom well. Stripped by Dinkle. Dinkle boosting forwards. Checks now has it. Checks. Looking for Demos. Maybe. No, he takes the shot himself. Kasora blocks the lane down. Gives it over to Snappy. Snappy. Cross it for Dinkle. He's stopped. Wasn't ready for it. Snappy will run this down, and Checks will give him some pressure. Throws that to the center. Demos now has it. Demos getting around Dinkle. Looking for somebody. And that's going to go a little bit long from everybody. Steve will pick it up. Steve centering it. Dinkle now picks it out. Dinkle boosting towards the top. Gives it to Kasora. Kasora boosting forwards. Gives it to Snappy. The one-timer's there, but Ranch makes an impressive save. And Check's not able to get the quick YOLO on Dinkle. Would have been an easy breakaway. Steve now picking it out, but Snappy will take it back from him. Snappy not able to get through Steve. Steve going to peel off and look for a cross. Really dangerous there. Cross it to Checks. Misses the pass. Demos is going to run this down. Demos trying to make him play. Makes a couple moves. He's backing off. Finally gaining ground. Gives it to Checks, and the one-timer's there, but what a save by Cubs. Impressive. Impressive indeed. Kasora out to Dinkle. Dinkle is going to take a shot from way out there. Ranch has no problems blocking it. Snappy crosses it. Checks now has it. Almost throws it in the net. Checks downfield for Steve, but Snappy intercepts it. Dinkle now has it with the one-timer, but Checks will block it. And he's going to launch a pass from way out, and Cubs will take it. Gives it out to Snappy. Quick pace here in the second. Gonna bounce that off the bottom. Kasora to Snappy. Snappy up close on the net, but Ranch will stone cold save it. And he's going to launch that downfield. Cubs now has it. Cubs off the top for Snappy. Snappy taking a shot from way out there, and he bangs it past the goalie. Same exact shot, and he finally does it. He finally did it. Snappy with the goal in the celebration. He's officially a Warthog. He's coming up huge in this game. Sure, he got some PMs there from Tom, for sure, about his salty team spirit. Demos up close on the net. Gets a cross in. Nobody's home, though. And that's going to go to the bottom. Checks now. One-timer in away. Snappy takes it out. Snappy does have Dinkelberg. Snappy to Dinkle. The one-timer goes through at a rocket pace. And the Warthogs are showing you why they're the absolute best when it comes to Pro League. Snappy boosting forwards. Takes a shot. Ranch will make the save. Steve out to Checks. Checks boosting forwards. Stripped by Dinkle. Dinkle bouncing that off the top. Ranch will pick it out. Ranch really dangerous with Snappy right there. Dinkle over to Snappy. That's a one-timer goal right past Ranchinator. And the Warthogs continue to roll with the spin cycle celebration. Do they like change like the path like they're going? Like I don't know, is it a counterclockwise or clockwise? I don't even pay attention. Steve bouncing out to Demos. Demos almost stripped by Dinkle. Gets past Snappy. Demos trying to get past Snappy, but he will take it. Steve with a bad boost. Dinkle will pick it out. Dinkle backs off, gives it to Snappy. That's going to be behind him. And Snappy stripped by Steve. Steve boosting out with it. Steve looking for Checks. Crosses it, but Kasora is there. Snappy's going to boost out for it, misses the puck. And Steve will fight for it. He gets it, sends it to Demos. Demos spinning around Dinkle, gets it back to Steve. Steve boosting in, gives it to Chex. Chex close to the net is stripped by Kasora. Steve out to Ranch. Ranch bouncing it off the top boards for Steve. And Snappy will come away with it. He's going to cross that. Almost YOLO'd by Chex. Missed pass by Kasora. And that's the end of the second. Korhal Warthogs are killing it this game, especially in the second period. And they're showing you why. Snappy, just absolute domination. 3 goals, 2 assists, 27 pickups, and 14 passes out through only 2 periods. Oh, let's see what he can do in the third. See what kind of a total game he can play. Snappy, stripped by Chex. Chex gives it away to Dinkle. Steve, stripped by Snappy. A lot of names to pronounce really quickly. Snappy crosses it, but Steve's there. Boost past Dinkle. Steve going it off the top. He does have Chex and misses the pass to Demos. Demos with the recovery up close to the net, but he's going to miss the net. Really good opportunity there for the Marauders. Just were not able to capitalize. Snappy on a breakaway with Dinkle, and he gives it to him. Dinkle takes a shot, but Snappy happened to be in the lane and blocked it. Chex now coming away with it. Gonna give it out to Steve. Good pass. Steve off the top trying to get around. Gives it to Chex for the one-timer, but Cubs saw it the whole way and saves it. Cubs down the middle. And Ranch now has it. He's going to bounce that out. Steve has it, but Snappy takes it, gets it back. Steve to Chex. Chex boosting in. Gets it past Kasora, but he's going to miss the net off the left click. Snappy stripping it from Demos. Snappy just icing it down the field. Ranch coming out of his net to get it. He's going to give it out to Steve. That's a super dangerous pass, but Steve will get it. Steve crosses it. Nobody's home. Demos will fight for it with Dinkle. He will come away with it. Centers it, but Snappy's the only one there. Ranch coming out of his net to save this one. Gives it out to Steve. Steve. Over to Chex. Chex takes a shot. Kasora blocks it. Gives it out to Snappy. Stripped by Steve. Steve crosses it. Nobody's home. Kasora runs it down off the top. I'm going to send it to Snappy, the all-star. Right in front of my face. Right in front of my face. Snappy comes away with it. He has Dinkelberg. Takes the shot and scores. Just absolutely easy. Snappy just giving up with the team chem. He's like, you know what, guys? I got this all myself. I'm not even going to celebrate with you. I'm just too good. Cubs asking if the caster's box is nice. You know, it's not bad. They got heated seats up here. They got like a little mini bar in the corner there. And, you know, it's pretty good. The only thing that I'd really like to have up here would be like, you know, catering or something. That'd be cool. Because I've been to one of those suites where they like cater wings in, and oh my god, it's like the best thing in the world. Tinkelberg, during my ramblings, will score an impressive one-timer goal off the Kasora pass, and the Warthogs continue to show why they are undefeated. Demos trying to get through the pile. Snappy now has it. Snappy takes the shot, and Ranch will make the save. Chex coming away with it. Gives it back. Music says he thinks he gave me my hair. Really? I think so. Hang on, let me just. We'll just you know, we already know what the game's going to. Oh yeah, so yeah, my hair is there. You know, it's this terrible hair, by the way. Music. I asked for a mohawk. And this is the best that Rep gave me. Nice banners, though. I love them. Okay, anyways. Enough with that. That's truly a highlight. Steve bouncing it off the bottom. Dinkle centers it to Snappy. Snappy up close. Takes the shot, and Ranch will make the save. Steve now has it. Steve giving away to Dinkle. Dinkle back to Snappy. Snappy not able to get it from Demos, who launches it down the field. And Snappy now has it. Crosses it for Dinkle. Steve possesses it now. Head back the other way. Steve backs off, crosses it, and Snappy will cut it down. Snappy looking for Dinkle. Steve now has it, gives it out to Chex a little bit in front of him. Crosses it. Cubs! Oh, man. Demos has it. Can he get a goal? No. Cubs will make the save. Cubs boosting behind his net. Just trying to get this game over with. He's going to BM dance. He's going to test his geometry skills, but obviously... Oh, no. Cubs with the save. I'm totally BM pausing after that. That's totally worthy of it. Woo! Oh, what a save. Oh, that was great. Oh, man. That's called Sim for Kurt. No, I actually like Guinness. So give me some Guinness music, and that would be just fantastic. Anyways, Snappy will come away with the crown in dominating fashion. 2 on the steals, 4 goals, 2 assists, 39 pickups. Nobody's even close to him, within 10 pickups, like close of him. He received the puck more than anybody, but still 15 passes out. 125 points total. Yeah, that's a good day's work in Zealot hockey. Snappy just showing you he's the next bright star in the Zealot Hockey Pro League, and possibly the Zealot Hockey League after that performance.